Hello, everybody, and welcome to Afterthoughts. I want to give you just a thought from last week's teaching. That was on Sunday, February the 6th. We began our foray into the Sermon on the Mount, and it's entitled Living into the Transformed Life. And what I did last week was I took us back into the previous chapter of both in Matthew's Gospel and Luke's Gospel, the previous chapter before the Sermon on the Mount, because it sets the stage for Jesus' teaching. And what did we see? We saw that the kingdom came for everyone, right? That God just heaped blessings on the poor in spirit, on the marginalized, on those who were mourning, those who were persecuted, and on the list went. And it didn't matter whether they're rich or poor. It didn't matter the skin color, the ethnicity, whether they're white collar, blue collar, and the list could go on. It was just the kingdom generously pouring out blessings on all people. It's a bit shocking in some regards, and you could also use the word jarring, because I think it's a bit jarring what you see taking place here. But have you ever wondered why sometimes when we read something like that, this generosity of the good news, that something gets triggered inside of us? There's just a little something. I call it a trigger. And I've thought about this, and I think I see two things. One, we tend to, as throughout our world, we tend to categorize people, right? Based on race or gender or income, skin color, language, intelligence, and again, the list could go on and on. And you have to ask, why do we categorize? Well, there is something throughout the world, throughout humanity, that what we practice is what is called, it's a society that is based on meritocracy. And that is basically we judge according to abilities. That those who make the cut, the ones that are on top, which make the decisions, they're in, right? They're in. And those who don't make the cut, they're out. When Jesus announced the kingdom was here, he literally flipped that on its head. And what he was announcing through the Beatitudes was those who are out are in, and those who think they're in, they're out. Jesus says to his disciples before he ascended into heaven, "As the Father has sent me, so I am sending you." As Jesus, so us. Thank you.